You missing that key player on your team and do not have the coins to afford him? Be sure to check out Buy My Coins for instant Madden coins and use code SAVAGE for 10% off. So I figured today would be the best day to do a lineup update as they just dropped a part 2 from one of the more favorite promos at the beginning of the year, the MUT Heroes. Yo guys, what's going on? It's Savage here. Welcome back to another Madden 18 Ultimate Team video. How is your Fridays going? How is your weekend league going? If you started it yesterday, what are you guys looking like? Are you guys doing good? Was your Friday good? You off from work? You chilling after school? Let me know down below in the comment section because I always love to know what my people are doing. You guys are my people. I hope I'm your person. I hope you enjoy the videos because I love me some Madden 18 at 3:30 p.m. on a Friday early evening. But with all that being said, like I said, man, so we got a brand new promo in the game. Well, a part 2 of a promo that a lot of people liked. And that means I had to go out buy some new players. I'm actually dropping later tonight some Cam Chancellor gameplay. I hope you guys are excited for that. I'm going to be dropping Cam Chancellor gameplay from the weekend league. Now, that card is amazing. He's 6'3". I'll talk about him in a second once we go over the defense and such. And I'm also going to be talking about the promo. Now, normally, I'm not the dude that sits down and analyzes promos. I hate being that kind of person. But today, there was a lot of talk about this promo on Twitter, and a lot of YouTubers were talking about it and stuff, and I never really put my 2 cents into it in a video. I normally will talk about it on Twitter and stuff, and I just you know, I like to keep quiet just because I don't like to be a complainer. I don't like to complain unless it's about swerve glitching, Hail Mary glitching, and C-route glitching. Anything else, bro, you can do whatever you want in the game, but today I was a little irked. I'm going to explain why in a second, but first, before I do explain it, I want to show you my brand new team. Bang, 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 bang. So as I said, man, they did drop a brand new, like I said, MUT Heroes 2. Had to go out, had to power up my boy. Now, Delaney Walker's my favorite tight end in the history of Madden because Delaney Walker is a card that they make Delaney Walker so good because he's the only tight end that they give a balance between speed, catching, and blocking. This is an offensive lineman. This is an offensive lineman. This card is an O-lineman in my eyes. And he's an O-lineman that is athletic as hell, and I love this card, and I hope that they always make Delaney Walker this good. If you've been subscribed to me since the beginning of Madden 18, I made videos on Delaney Walker all the time because Delaney Walker is just that good. As you can see, 88 speed, 92 catch, 93 on block, 92 release, 98 catch and traffic. Unfreaking real. Now, we are actually going to be probably using him at the wide receiver position when we run pitch and stuff because he will be able to throw people to the ground. He has 86 pass blocking as well, and I don't know where impact blocking. Oh yeah, you know, an 85 bang bang, and he has 64 block shed for no reason. That's like actually really weirdly good for a tight end. I don't know why. The rest of the offense though is kind of just chilling. It's staying the same because none of the other new cards that had come out interest me enough because of one reason and one reason only, and I will bring that reason up in a second. But as I did say, I did get Cam Chancellor. Now we play Cam Chancellor currently at cornerback 3, and we sub him in at strong safety 1. The only reason I do that is because I like to keep the physical front tier 3 activated. Now, I know a lot of people right now just click their keyboard. If you're on your phone, you just click where it says add comment, or if you're on your computer watching, you just clicked in the little comment bar and you're typing Savage. There's a brand new Rashad Jones at Savage. Rashad, there's a new power up. Listen, so right here, before I talk to you a little bit about this Rashad Jones pandemic or epidemic, what is it called? I don't even know. I probably just sounded so stupid saying those words. You know, I really shouldn't use words that I don't know in videos. But I don't care because I'm going to point something out in a second about this Rashad Jones, which irks me about the promo. But I got to talk about Cam Chancellor first. Like I said, I am dropping gameplay later. Now, he's 6'3", he's an absolute beast, so he gets all the dumb-looking animations. I'm talking the non-physic ones, like the ones that make Isaac Newton turn over in his grave because it's just not realistic. Bro, he punched the football out of this dude. I got it recorded and stuff. He punched the football in the air and it flew over, and Cliff Harris just jumped and caught it. It was pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. I'm really excited for that gameplay. He has 88 block shed. That's what I was showing you right there. But yes, now let's talk some MUT Heroes. I love the promo. I do. I think the cards are good, and I think that it's nice that they added a balance between money spenders, and they also added a balance between grinders, because apparently we got MUT rewards today, and I already opened my packs. I didn't pull anything crazy. If I pulled anything crazy, you would have saw it in this video. But we got MUT rewards today. So if you were a legendary tier MUT rewards member and you do all of the solo challenges, you get a 96 overall for pretty much 50,000 coins. I think you just need to buy 2 of the 90 overalls or 84 overalls and put them in the set. And so essentially you're getting a 96 overall for 50k or like anything, nothing more than 50k. You're getting a 96 overall of your choice, which is crazy. That's pretty good. Like, that's really nice of EA Sports. This late in the year, they're still keeping a balance to allow people that might not want to do solos to get their cards by giving us packs as usual, and they're also giving the people that don't like to spend money an ability to grind solos, and if you're a MUT Rewards member, to get a card that's a 96 overall, which is a really high overall this time of the year, and get it for 50,000 coins or less. But here is where there's that fine line that just shows you that it is still all about spending some cash, and it drives me crazy. So as you can see, Rashad Jones has physical front ×2 and secure tackler. That's lit, man. Now this card came out during the college football champion, like New Year's Eve or whatever. New Year's Eve, I think it was, the playoffs, I don't know, or the finals, whatever. December 30th. So what is that? It's like 3 months ago. It's 3 months ago. This card has physical front and an ability chem, secure tackler. And secure tackler, you guys know, I preach best ability in the game in front of Gunslinger and Playmaker. Those are my 3 favorite abilities in Madden. Secure Tackler, Gunslinger, and then Playmaker. That is why my entire team is pretty much filled with Secure Tackler, except for Deion Jones and Cliff Harris. So with that being said, a card that came out with 3 months ago has a ×2 chem ability and Secure Tackler. Let's go take a little look at the auction house really fast, because Rashad Jones has a brand new 96 overall. And if we take a little look at this 96 overall, I'm actually going to filter by buy now so I don't actually mess up. I want to get some real figures right here. 408,000 coins. We'll just say 400k to get physical front tier 2 and read and react. I mean, this card is it's pretty freaking nice. 98 hit power, you know, 1 more zone coverage, which isn't too bad. You know, he's gonna have the ridiculous block shed. Our Rashad Jones has 91 block shed. If you power up the 96 Rashad Jones, he has 93 block shed. That is crazy. That is like unbelievable for a safety this late in the year. I love it. I think that's dope. But a 96 overall in March still doesn't have an ability chem. Why do they not give this card secure tackler right away? Because they want to keep the power-ups alive, and here is where I get irked with this promo. So essentially, if you want to power up this Rashad Jones, you are going to have to spend about 90,000 coins on the base elite, and then you are going to have to spend another 400,000 coins, or we're about 500k, and then you need to spend another 500k roughly. So you're up to $1 mil plus the tokens. 1 million coins in March to get a secure tackler power up, when this card right here is like 900,000 coins cheaper, a little bit slower, still hits the block shed threshold, and has secure tackler. Came out 3 months ago. Why? Dude, it blows me away, man. It really freaking does. Power-ups are cool. Don't get me wrong. I like power-ups. I think they're dope if you did them 5 months ago. Power-ups are the coolest thing. When I got Delaney Walker, the first thing I did is power him up at the beginning of the year, so that when every other card came out for Delaney Walker, I was the first. I immediately bought it so I could repower him up. So it only cost me 300,000 coins to get Delaney Walker, 300k to get a 98 overall tight end. I would have to pay $1 mil for Rashad Jones. I just feel like there isn't a balanced, like, it's like if you didn't do that power up at the beginning of the year, you're essentially screwed. And that is where it is the money grabbing aspect of it, because you have to open packs to get the coins to afford that player. And it irks me because there is a card that literally is just a little tiny bit slower. He still hits the block shed and zone threshold, and he plays just as good as anybody, just a little bit slower. Unreal that you got to pay $1 mil for you're essentially paying 1 million coins for +3 speed. $1 mil for +3 speed in March. Unbelievable. The cards are good in themselves, but to not have an ability chem in March on a card, when every single weekend there's an Ultimate Legends, there's 3 Ultimate Legends that come out with ×2 chem and ability. It's just like, it's like they took a step forward by giving great incentive, great, like pretty decent stats on some of these cards. Some of the cards are complete boo-boo, but like for example, the Delaney Walker's a beast, stud, great card. Even if you don't power him up, great card. But some of the cards you need to power them up or else they're irrelevant. The Rashad Jones, great card, but without secure tackler, it's just a 91 speed strong safety. With secure tackler, he's a 91 speed strong safety with secure tackler. So essentially, he's Cam Chancellor, except with 98 hit power, 93 block shed. So he's a better Cam Chancellor. That's all that Rashad Jones really is. And Cam Chancellor is 500,000 coins cheaper. The Rashad Jones, who's just as good, just a little bit slower. He's a little bit slower than that Cam Chancellor. He's a little bit slower than that other Rashad Jones. But he's actually, this card has the block shed threshold, so technically he's a little bit better than that Cam Chancellor. He's 170k. Little mind-blowing, little confused that this late in the year we're not getting ability chems with ×2 chem. I feel like that's a little greedy. I feel like that's a little stingy, and it's the one thing that irked me, and I think it irked a lot of people in the community. A lot of other YouTubers were talking about it, and I figured I'd give my like little 2 cents on it because I don't normally do it. And I felt like sounding educated because I feel like I presented my facts very well. I hope somebody at EA Sports watches this. I hope that they don't disqualify my video. But that's pretty much all I got for you guys. If you want me to stream later tonight, let me know down below in the comment section. Be sure to kill that big fat. Let's get 300 likes on this video. I will stream later some weekend league. Be sure to subscribe if you are new and have a wonderful rest of your night, guys. As always,